Fantastic. You've seen a live demonstration on how to run a presentation on Linux. I'm a fan of Linux, but sometimes it gives me problems. I want to talk about a Czech obsession. Do you want to guess what it is? It's not beer. How did you like your lunch? Yeah? So the actual obsession is and why am I talking about this? Because it's mushroom season. If it wasn't so damn dry, there would be much more mushrooms, but since it is very dry, it is, we've been having a bit of a dry spell with our mushrooms. You may think this is a very boring topic, but for Czechs it is a very exciting and fun topic. The facts that I read in Wikipedia were that 70% of all Czechs go mushroom hunting at least once a year, and each family collects about 6 kilos of mushrooms a year. So that's impressive. The growing season is actually any time of year. If you're a mycologist, you will know that you can find edible mushrooms during all the months of the year. It's especially convenient to go mushroom hunting, though, in spring and in autumn. And this is the typical kind of mushroom that you would pick and eat. So the way to ask people if mushrooms are growing is to say rostou, and they will say rostou. And then you can Google it, and you can find such a map as this, because with our obsession with mushrooms, we will always try to track where the mushrooms are to be found. So this is not an up-to-date map, but you can see where the mushrooms are not growing, so don't go there. This is a typical group of mushroom hunters. As you can see, they have a basket, they may have a walking staff, they are dressed properly to go outdoors and hunt mushrooms. And when they find mushrooms, they will have to check if these mushrooms are edible, because you can run into some trouble when eating mushrooms from the forest that you just found growing around. There are different categories, as you can see. Some mushrooms are, in fact, very edible, very tasty. Some mushrooms will kill you, so don't use too many of those. But as we saw today, as we tasted today, you can make great, tasty dishes made of mushrooms. This is the type of mushroom that you shouldn't pick, or maybe you would want to pick if you want to have a interesting psychotic experience, because this kind of mushroom is actually also hallucinogenic, but it's very common, and not a lot of people know that. And if you just want to have a look at mushrooms, you can visit one of these mushroom exhibitions. There's actually plenty of them around Czechia and Moravia, or whatever. People have mushroom shops, mushroom websites, which document all types of mushrooms in great detail. I don't believe any other country goes into so much trouble to pick their food. Thank you, and have a nice day in Prague.